All right, so welcome again to the second part of this lesson where we will talk about negation, how to say not. So the topic is la négation. La négation. So to make a French sentence negative, like to say I do not speak French, he is not here, you will usually have to put no, then your verb, then pas. So that means no pa will be around the conjugated verb. Now, the structure is that you will have your normal subject, your subject pronoun, maybe je, maybe a person, maybe normal noun. You will have it. Then the next thing that will come will be no. And after no, your conjugated verb. Then after your conjugated verb, we have pa. Then we have the rest of the verb, the rest of the sentence rather. It's very simple, okay? Let's just take this as an example. So the affirmative sentence is je parle français. Je is the subject, parle is the verb, and français is the rest of the sentence. To now change it to negative, you will now have your je, then no, then your verb parle inside, then the pas after it, then français, which is the rest of the sentence. So it changes from I speak French to I do not speak French. In English, the do not, they are together. But in French, the do nots are not together. So if we should literally explain it, it will mean that we are saying that I do speak not French. Let's put it that way. But it actually means I do not speak French. Another example is tu es grande. Tu is the verb, is the subject, est is the verb, grande is the rest of the sentence. So it will be tu n'aimes pas grand. What happened? We don't want to say tu ne es pas grand. So we did our elision, we eliminated the e and replaced it with an apostrophe. So we have tu n'es pas grand, which is you're not tall. That should be me. Wow, that's talking to me because I'm not tall. All right. So the next one is il aime le chocolat. Il aime le chocolat. So you know that il is our subject. Then our no will come no m. We don't want to say no hem because those are two vowels. So we remove the e, replace it with an apostrophe, and we have il n'aime pas le chocolat, which means he does not like chocolate. Il n'aime pas le chocolat. Another one is nous avons une voiture. Nous avons une voiture. So we say nous n'avons pas de voiture, which means we do not, nous n'avons pas de voiture, we do not have a car. And the last is il travaille. Il travaille means that there's no rest of the sentence, it's just the subject and the verb. So it will be il ne travaille pas. And that is it. They do not work. That makes a complete meaning and a complete sense. Alright, so I want you to just take a pause. Look at it. Look at the affirmative sentence. Look at the negative sentence. Compare and contrast. So that makes you to understand it better. Now, what are the important things to note about no pa? If the verb starts with a vowel, just as we have seen it earlier, maybe A, E, I, O, U, or a silent H, the no becomes N apostrophe, just like the lo and la becomes L apostrophe when we were treating articles. The same way, your no will turn to N apostrophe. So we have, instead, j'aime will be je n'aime pas. Il est will be il n'aime pas. Then avoir rule for to have. In the negative, if you are talking about some or any, like they or do or dola or do L apostrophe, these often change to simply do or the apostrophe after the pa. So that means once you are done with your negative, you've changed your negative for any verb. If the verb avoir is in your sentence, then whatever you want to say afterwards will be de. So it will be je n'aime pas de something. Il n'aime pas de something. So you don't need to mind whether it is feminine or masculine. Just say il n'a pas de livre, il n'a pas de pain, il n'a pas de et ainsi de suite. So that is how it is. I hope you got that. Now let us move to the next part. But before then, au revoir, à bientôt.